But first to the US, where the supposed anti-racists are again showing us how blatantly racist they are. The left are all about projection. They are so often everything they pretend to hate. From the race-baiting Marxists of Black Lives Matter to the anti-Semitism of the Squad. The modern regressive left are backward-looking bigots who cannot cope with critical thinking or diversity of opinion. The poisonous doctrine of critical race theory was in play again this week, with Chicago's disaster-prone Mayor Lori Lightfoot celebrating her 2-year anniversary as mayor by engaging in a little racism. She said she was going to grant one-on-one interviews, but only to black or brown journalists. So she's banned on the basis of skin colour alone white journalists, Asian journalists and anybody else who isn't considered black or brown enough. So how does a powerful Democrat mayor of a major city justify such blatant bigotry?
When we are looking at the 2-year anniversary of my inauguration, as a woman of color, as a lesbian, it's important to me that diversity is put front and center.
Yes, we are going to put diversity front and centre by excluding people because of their skin colour. It is crazy stuff. At least some reporters had enough self-respect to not play into this racial idiocy. Here is Chicago Tribune reporter Gregory Pratt, who is Latino and was granted an interview with the mayor, but he asked the mayor's office to lift its condition on banning reporters on the basis of their skin colour. And when they said no, he cancelled the interview. As he says here, politicians don't get to choose who covers them. But while a small number of reporters called out this ugly bigotry, the majority were silent or supportive, as were the mayor's Democrat colleagues, with the exception of Tusi Gabbard, who condemned Mayor Lightfoot's blatant anti-white racism. She also wrote, "I call upon President Biden, Kamala Harris and other leaders of our country of all races to join me in calling for Mayor Lightfoot's resignation. Our leaders must condemn all racism, including anti-white." Thank you, Tusi Gabbard, for being principled and truthful. And a reminder, Gabbard utterly destroyed Kamala Harris during the Democratic presidential race. But look who's in the White House now. To their great shame, the majority of Republicans failed to call out the mayor's racism. Let's not forget, Lightfoot's diversity at all costs approach would see many minorities excluded. A disabled Asian lesbian reporter would be banned unless they were from part of Asia where people's skin colour is sufficiently dark. I mean, just ponder for a second how backwardly insane the progressives have become with their race obsessions. But let's hear more justifications from the mayor herself.
If I, as the black woman mayor, the first ever, don't challenge us, the collective us, to do better, to really make sure that in every institution it reflects the diversity and nuance and texture of our city, then shame on me.
Yes, shame on you, Lori, for engaging in such ugly racism, and shame on you for your litany of failures as mayor. Chicago is a crime-riddled mess, with violent offences surging from an already high average. Despite the awful crime rate, the mayor has reportedly wanted to slash tens of millions from the police budget to appease anti-police activists. Just last weekend, a day before the mayor's racist reporter policy was announced, her city was in the midst of violent mayhem. 48 people were shot in Chicago, including 2 police officers and 6 children. 6 kids shot in one weekend, including a 2-year-old. That's your Chicago, Lori Lightfoot. While you're obsessing about the skin colour of reporters, kids and police officers are being shot in your streets. Shame on you.